Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Vartita Learning Platform, and today I'm going to tell you about the TypeScript variable declaration. So there are two ways to declare the TypeScript variables. So we will see that how we can declare the variables in TypeScript, and as well as we will see that how we use to declare the variables in JavaScript. Okay, so let me just create one file. So I'm using this Visual Studio Code as an editor, and I have created a folder at location C TypeScript, and all the files that I'm going to write here, the TypeScript files for the practice purpose, just to show you the demo. I'm just saving all the files here only, so you can also create one location. So as of now, I'm not going to create any Angular project or any React.js project for that matter. So I'm just going to create simple TypeScript standalone TypeScript files, and using the code in the TypeScript, I will show you that what is the concept, what are the various concepts and how they work. Okay, and once we are ready to work with the TypeScript, then we will see some examples with the Angular. Okay, so Angular tutorial will be different. This is specific to TypeScript, but I will just show you in the end of this entire tutorial that how we can use and how we use inside a Angular project or AngularJS project for that matter. Okay, so let me just create one file here. Just open a new file, select a language. Here you can type the TypeScript. So you are going to write a TypeScript file here. So let me just save it here at this location, C TypeScript. So I'm just going to test a script. I'm just going to give it a name, test script, and it can just write like this and simply like this. So now it has been changed to TypeScript.ts, and now I can write the code for TypeScript. So today I'm going to show you how you can write the you can declare the variables, okay, in TypeScript. So we are going to discuss about declaring the variables. So the first thing is var method, which is available in both in JavaScript and TypeScript, right? So let me show you how we declare it. Function, I'm just going to write one function, demo function. Okay, so here I'm just going to declare one variable where a is equal to 10. This is the way we declare in JavaScript, and the other way in TypeScript as well, you can declare it using the where a is equal to 10. Console.log, you can see the value of a, what it prints. It's very simple. It will print 10 whenever you will call this demo function. Okay, once you call the demo function, if you run this TypeScript after compilation, or you can say after transpilation, then it will simply show the value 10. So let me just open our Windows PowerShell, and let's see. So in the Windows PowerShell, I'm just going to that particular location, TypeScript, clearing the screen, and now first of all I'm going to compile this. So TypeScript.ts, this is the script file, TypeScript file, which will be compiled now. And after that, I told you in the previous video that you have to run this like testscript.js. So the value 10 is printed. Okay, so we have compiled it. So one method is this, where a is equal to 10. Through the where method you can do this, and the other method is let. You can use the keyword let. So with the let also you can declare the variable in TypeScript, right? So let me just compile it again. And then I will run it again. So now it is 10 again because I have given the value 10. But what is the difference between let and where? Okay, so let's see the difference. Let me just write one simple code. Let a is equal to 10, say 100, and then let me just write a simple scope here. I'm just creating a scope here, and not let. Let's have first use the where. So where a is equal to this, and then I'm going to write where b is equal to 200. Okay, now I'm printing console log a and console.log b. So let us see what is the output. Will it print both a and b? Because b is in a different scope and where a is in the scope of this function. Okay, so let us just compile it again. and let's see what happens. Okay, so you can see like 100 and 200 both are printed here, right? So in case of where, what happens that the entire scope is the function scope, right? The variable's scope is inside the function, no matter where it is subscoped. See, this is the function. Inside this, there is a subscope. Inside this, there you create one more subscope and create one more variable, 300, and just print it here. Console.log C. Okay, so again, if you compile it, or you can say transpile it, and then you run it again, then you will see that all the variables, their values have been printed here. So no matter what is the scope inside the function, any variable declared inside the function having any subscoping, that will be accessible throughout the function. This is the where. This is the way where works. But if you go with the let, okay, this is let, and this is again let. Okay, so when you save it, you can see that this is showing you the message cannot find name B, cannot find name C, right? So this is giving you a message here itself, like this is wrong. In TypeScript, when you use the let, this is wrong. But what will happen? Okay, let us first compile it. This is the very important concept that I'm going to show you. That is why you need to see it very carefully, because this is something which is asked many times in your examinations and in your aptitude test, and sometimes in your interviews as well. Okay, so let me just first compile it. So if I compile it, you can see that this is showing you the error, cannot find name B, cannot find name C. Although this has given the error, please listen it carefully. This has given the error, but it doesn't mean that it will not compile it. It will compile it and it will create a JavaScript file, right? It has created a JavaScript file. You know that after compilation of a TypeScript, JavaScript file is created. So you can see that this is 2315 and this is also the same time, right? So this has been compiled right now and JavaScript file has been created, right? So even if you have some mistake in your TypeScript file, then also your JavaScript file will be created. And see what happens. You can see like you have written it all where late. It has converted all it to where, right? So what happens? What does this mean? This means that even if you have written a wrong code in as per the TypeScript, then when it will be compiled, even if it gives the error during the compilation, the compiler, or you can say the transpiler, will simply convert your TS code into the nearest possible, or you can say the correct JavaScript code which can make it working. That is the main concept. Please don't remember this. Please don't forget this. Okay, so let me just compile it again just to confirm you that this is the same thing. Okay, so this is the time 2317, and again you can see the error. Again you can see 2317. This is the time, and this has been compiled again. So just to show you and just to prove that what I'm saying, you can see I have written late, but it has converted it into where. So the concept is that even if you have written a wrong TypeScript, then also the transpiler will convert it into the nearest possible correct JavaScript code to make your TypeScript or make your JavaScript correct. Okay, so now you have understood the concept. I hope this is clear to you, and this is very important concept. Most of the times this question is asked in your interviews and in your examinations. Okay, so I hope you guys like this video, and some important concepts related to the late and where, they have been cleared now to you. So we will meet in the next video. Till then, have a nice day and bye bye.